Welcome to the next lecture of IELTS preparation. Today our topic is IELTS listening top tips. In our today lecture we will discuss top 10 tips for improving IELTS listening. These are the tips for attaining band 8 or higher in IELTS listening. Our first tip is look for two questions at once. Before the recording or during the recording, always try to look for two questions. If you have already covered two questions, then there are less chances that you will miss the upcoming questions as you will be already familiarized with the two questions in hand. The second tip is move to the next question if you miss any. There might be the situation when you will not be able to hear the recording properly and you might miss the question. But at that moment, don't stuck at that point and try to move to the next question. If you do not move to the next question, it might be dangerous and you will not be able to answer the upcoming questions as well. So try to move to the next question if you miss any question in the recording. The tip number three is think about paraphrasing. It's really unlikely that you will get in the recording the text you have in your booklet. They always use synonyms and paraphrasing, so try to think about paraphrases as well. The tip number four is that don't give heed to the words you don't know. The listening test is not about understanding all the text in the booklet. You have to just check the important concepts and text in order to answer the questions correctly. Don't try to get all the text in the listening booklet. Try to just scan and get the important text by underlying important keywords and getting important text which will help you in answering the question correctly. The tip number five is that carefully analyze grammar and spelling. In IELTS listening, grammar and spelling is really important. If you answer the question correctly but spell-wise the word is not correct, so it will be marked wrong. So always try to focus on the spelling of specific words and also look for grammar. It's really important that you have to give heed to the grammatical aspect. Tip number six is listen to the British accent podcast. It's really important and crucial that you have to practice using British accent podcasts. Try to familiarize and used to yourself with British accent as most of the recording is in British accent. Although there might be Australian and Canadian accent as well, but if you familiarize yourself with British accent by hearing to certain kind of podcasts and different kind of channels such as BBC, CNN, etc., then it would be beneficial in terms of real exams. Always read the instructions in the question. It's too crucial that first you have to read what you are instructed in the question. You may be asked to write your answers in 2 words, in 3 words, not in more than 2 words and a single number. So always bear in mind that you have to first look to the instruction in the question. Familiarize yourself with British accent as we have discussed before. You have to use to the British accent in the way that you know how they are speaking. You must be able to understand their speech. So it will ultimately help you in real exams. As in IELTS listening, after section 1, section 2 are getting more tougher than section 1 and so on. Don't leave blank unfilled. If you don't know answer of a specific question, don't leave it blank. Try to guess the answer, but don't leave it unfilled. And the last tip is just focus on the key information. Do not try to understand everything in the question booklet. Try to just take the important information and answer the questions. So guys, this was about IELTS listening top tips. If you have any question, then ask me in the comment section. Thanks, take care, and bye.